And welcome. You join us here for this 2020 match between Peshawar Zalmi and the Multan Sultans. And settling in for the next hour this evening is Alison Mitchell. Evening, Ali.
Thanks, Damien. Looking forward to the next hour of play. The pitch looks fairly standard today. There could be something there for the new ball with some swing early on, but it'll be a road for the batters after that. Not much reaction coming from the crowd. The opposition captain wins the toss and says they'll have a bat. Right-hander opening the batting today. Looks like they'll take guard first up. Smith joining him in the middle to kick things off. First ball of the match.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good return back from the deep. That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Beautifully timed shot. Should get a few runs.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That's a full toss and worked up the pads nicely. Could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. Shot, straight past the bowler, could well be 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
That sounded good, really good. That's a maximum, gone deep into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Power and precision in that one.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Nicely collected by the fielder. And caught. Nice work by the fielder. Reacted well and made that catch look easy.
That shot sees them get their innings started. Masood, the left-handed batter, taking guard, will want a solid start.
Edge, amazing delivery. Nicely played, timed it well and finds the gap in the field. Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
A good innings. That's 50.
Get their iron quickly and keep the scoreboard ticking.
Here we go. First ball.
Lovely shot. Rocks back and puts it away.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. How will he reply?
Cracked away. Lovely sound off the bat.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four. Needs a dot ball.
That's a lot of bat on ball. Exactly what the crowd paid to see.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six. Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Crack. Another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six. Consecutive sixes. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
No need to run for that one. It's going high and far.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's a gorgeous shot. Straight through the covers.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Captain going with some pace. Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. And gone. It was all academic once it went into the air. Easy catch for the fielder.
The new batter in the middle, right-hander, who want a solid start to their innings.
That is massive, enormous, gigantic. The crowd are loving it.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Played and missed.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Baba cuts away but finds the man just behind point.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Drilled away into the gap. Fantastic shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Early on, that could be 4.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4. Fantastic shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Off the back foot, punched through cover, waited on it nicely, should get runs there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders.
peach of a ball. Nearly caught the edge.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Wow, don't even bother running.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary.
Dragged it down, smoked off the bat for a maximum. Textbook pull shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flying.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance. Harris watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Well stopped by the infielder, saving a few runs by supporting their spinner.
Hardy, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Beats the outside edge. Solid shot, going for 4.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Pass for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again soon.